This is how my finals week really went.
Why am I crying? I just finished with all of my classes on campus, and guys, it is so cold right now. I am literally waiting to be picked up, and I guess I'll use this time to explain to you what is going to be going on in this video. It is officially the start of finals week, which I am not mentally prepared for. So these next few days are going to be so painful and dreadful, but you know what, guys? I am not worried at all because I have mastered the art of passing exams that I did not study for whatsoever. I do have my first final tomorrow. I'm gonna go home today and literally just get straight into studying. I think my ride is here, so let's get going. Finals week can get pretty chaotic. The workload just starts to pile up like crazy. It starts to feel like I don't really have time for anything, and considering that I have to balance YouTube and school, it can get pretty stressful. Every time the finals does come around, I find myself trying to utilize every second of the day. And like here, for example, I was like, okay, I'm sitting in a car, I'm not doing anything, let me take out my computer and just do some editing. I have some editing to catch up on. I'm not really gonna be able to edit tonight, so let me do it right now. The night before finals week begun was going to be a long one. I knew I was about to enter intense study mode, and so this did call for my big, chonky, fluffy suit. Yes, this is my study suit. And guys, if there's one thing that I'm good at besides overthinking, it is procrastinating. I am a professional procrastinator. That is not something to brag about, but working under pressure is my specialty. So here's the thing. I was very well aware that I was going to have to spend the rest of the night studying. I did not have an ounce of motivation in me to get through this study session. I literally had the urge to throw a fit and give up every like 30 minutes throughout this process. And so if you're watching these study vlogs in hopes to get motivation to study, let me tell you guys right now, you cannot rely solely on motivation to get you through something like finals week. What you need is self-discipline, because motivation will only take you so far. So although throughout this video it does seem like I have a questionable amount of motivation, I don't. I am officially done with studying. What do you want from me?
Okay.
Please stop it, you
Whore.
It is currently 1:38 in the morning. It's not shocking at this point to any of us. This is like a normal thing now. But literally my eyes were becoming so strained from being on the computer for so long that I had to whip out the blue light glasses. What do you want? Thank you. But okay, this is now the part where I have to get some sleep. I have to be up by 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, which I really don't want to wake up at that time. Like, I also don't really have a choice. So I'm gonna have to set alarms right now. So let's start setting some alarms. Nope, wrong one. Okay, I'm gonna try to sleep now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the morning. So on Tuesday, I had my English final. I had already spent so much time in my room the night before doing a bunch of studying, and just to avoid burnout, I needed to get out of my house. I also really wanted to study somewhere that wasn't super distracting. I thought going to a coffee shop would be a perfect place. After a long study session, or even in between study sessions, don't forget to reward yourself. Whether it's with your favorite drink or favorite food, you deserve a little treat after putting in so much hard work. Don't let yourself become too consumed by studying. Take breaks when necessary. I bought myself my favorite matcha latte with a croissant, and that alone made the process of studying a little less miserable. But this day in particular, I was actually supposed to write an essay for my English final. I actually didn't have to go into class for this. The way that this final worked was that the teacher actually opened up the exam on Canvas around 10 in the morning, and then she gave us a 2-hour time limit. So I had to submit it by 12. day 3 into this finals week, and I haven't once taken a moment for myself. We all need to remember that when times are tough, we need to take time for ourselves. We need to go get a face mask, go take a bubble bath, go do your skincare, or do your hair care. So I'm going to be showering right now using Function of Beauty's products. Literally the one thing that I neglect the most when finals comes around is my hair. Like, I'm just in study mode. My hair is tied back 24/7. Literally look at my hair right now. It is just super tangled right now. So if you're ever feeling like your hair is in need of some help, Function of Beauty's got you. They have this short quiz that you guys can take on their website. It asks you about your hair profile, your hair type, and what your hair goals are. What's even cooler is that you can customize your bottles. Mine actually say Function of Adela on them. I did also choose the colors of my shampoos and what I wanted them to smell like. And as you guys know, I did recently dye my hair, so my hair goals are to protect the color as well as to fix my split ends. And I did also choose my shampoos to be anti-frizz and silicone free. Ever since I started using Function of Beauty, I have felt that my hair feels so much more hydrated after I shower. And after I dyed my hairstylist did tell me to stay away from purple shampoos because in the past that was the reason that my hair kept turning into this like orangey color. And these Function of Beauty products have been doing a great job of helping me maintain my blonde hair color compared to the other shampoos that I used in the past. All of my Function of Beauty products are dermatologist tested, so I know that they won't irritate my scalp. Every ingredient is extensively tested internally and with voluntary participants who use the products to check the performance and safety. These have no parabens, sulfates, and are 100% vegan and cruelty-free. Now it's easier than ever to try out Function of Beauty's top-rated / signature hair duo. You can get 20% off your first 16-ounce custom set when you click my link and subscribe. I'd also recommend becoming a member to get lots of exclusive perks like free shipping. I have the smaller size, but now you can get even bigger bottles for 20% off. On Wednesday, which was day 3 of finals week, I went onto campus because I was actually going to be taking my finals in class this day. And not gonna lie, this was the final that I was pretty scared for. So I went into class extra early to ask my teacher questions, and doing this honestly made me feel so much less nervous. But soon enough, the time came, the Scantrons were being handed out, and it was time for the final. 1.5 hours later, in celebration of finishing the final, we went out and got some food. But okay, it's not that deep. We literally just went to Subway. But like, to be real with you guys, throughout finals week, I don't really have the time to be cooking home-cooked meals. And just being able to go and buy your food is so much more convenient than having to go and make it at home. Just because I really want to save as much time as possible. Before I went home, I did need to squeeze in one more study session. I literally just went to the school library. I really needed to squeeze in as much time as possible to study for my calc exam, because if there's one final that I was not prepared for, it is that one. My last final was on Thursday, and this day really was my breaking point. I failed to prioritize my mental health this week, and guys, learn from my mistake, and remember that your mental health is much more important than your grades. Why am I crying? I can't with myself right now. What is wrong with me? There's literally tears all over my notes. I'm ruining my notes with my tears, and I worked so hard on these notes. Who invented calculus? What was the reason? It is moments like these where the only thing that is going through my brain is dropping out. This always happens every semester. I start off finals week strong. The first few days I'm like so motivated, but then like the third day in, I have all kinds of mental breakdowns. And this is just one of them because I know that there's more to come. I really just had a whole crying session. But hey, we got through finals week. Not gonna lie to you guys, this week is pretty dreadful. Like, so dreadful. I don't know why I did this to myself. I always overwork myself, and especially at this point in the year, I start to lose all motivation for school. Right now, I have none. But guys, we can get through it. Okay, me and you, we're gonna get through this together. We're gonna finish the school year off strong. This whole finals week was honestly a huge learning lesson for me. I need to stop leaving things off till the last minute. I'm just doing myself dirty, literally. I overwork myself, I make myself more stressed than I should be, and I have mental breakdowns because of it. And personally, I would give procrastinating a 0 out of 10 rating, would not recommend. But yeah, I'm just so glad that this week is over, and I'm just very excited for the upcoming month. There is so many exciting things that are gonna be happening in my life, and that's one of the things that I was reminding myself of throughout this week. But yeah, that is it. Love you guys very much, and bye. We only speak in a British accent, and he meows in a British accent as well.